is Leon Benjamin from Seimani. In the course of my interview series on the state of social collaboration and digital workplace adoption in the UK. But before questioning you about your statement on this, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Leon Benjamin. I'm the co-founder of Seimani, a company that specializes in helping large organizations adopt social collaboration platforms.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on this state of social collaboration and digital workplace in the UK?
Well, it's still quite immature. I mean, even some of the best companies in the world are pretty poor at collaborating. And what we found with the work that we do is that collaboration tends to reveal your culture before it changes it. And that the biggest stumbling block really is all in the mind, it's mentality, rather than technology.
Okay, if we talk about the mentality, what are the hindering points for the mentality? So what's the problem with the UK corporate culture on adopting on this?
Well, it's not just culture that's specific to the UK. I think it's in all organisations, but really we are creatures of habit. You know, we're addicted to things, just in the same way we're addicted to running or walking or smoking or drinking coffee. We're addicted to the way that we work, and so you know, we tend to look at getting people to change their work through the lens of addiction.
What is the recipe for doing it the best way?
Well, it's rather like the you know, Alcoholics Anonymous, right? So, you know, if you decide there's something wrong with you and you need help, when you go for your first session in an AA meeting, you don't get cured in that first session. And so for us, the secret of getting really high levels of participation and adoption of these platforms is to provide a service that allows people to keep coming back rather than, here's a 30-minute training course, see you later.
In recent discussion, we always made the point that the next generation of those initiatives are very much driven by external forces, because companies are realizing that they are under threat from the external digital markets and so on, and that they have to change. And this makes the use of social collaboration at this point sustainable, or brings a sustainable change. What would you answer to this?
So that's an interesting question. Gartner recently said that something like 40% of an organization's business outcomes that they seek are not under their direct control. You know, they're with partners, they're with suppliers. And actually to be able to leverage those partners and suppliers, those organizations are going to have to collaborate more and more externally. Now, if they're pretty rubbish at doing it internally, their future looks pretty grim collaborating externally, unless they get particularly good at it.
So, and did the UK companies already realize this and are working on this?
Yes, they are. I think a lot of them are. A lot of them realize they've got to actually start. Collaboration's a bit of a journey. It takes actually several years to get to a point where you're proficient at it, as good at it as you are at manufacturing a product.
Okay, so if we take a look into the future and also the recent discussion about new technology trends, there's this discussion about conversational UX and messaging as a platform in the room, so that the social collaboration space is being disrupted at this moment from just interaction on the platform towards new kinds of interaction and integration. What are you answering to this?
I would say, look, here's the thing. Value creation is the point of collaboration, not the act or tool of collaboration itself. And people are getting too focused on specific technologies. I'd like to see people having much more a conversation about what they're going to get from it, and then deciding what particular tools they need. And that market, that whole technology market, it's moving so fast you're actually taking your eye off the ball by looking at technology and not looking at the specific business benefits or the outcomes that you seek.
As a final question, what would be your key recommendation to somebody who is in the project and wants to evolve the adoption rate of this project? Where should he start, or she start?
The real place to start is by putting people at the center of everything, putting human beings at the center of everything rather than technology. Some of the communications that we've seen that go out from organizations that announce a new collaboration technology are truly, truly appalling. And even changing the language, speaking with a human voice, changing the way that they communicate this. In other words, our biggest recommendation is treat all of these deployments like a consumer-led product launch.
Great. Thank you for the interview.
Okay, thank you.